Okay, so I am done with my CCW interview. It was a little, at first I was a little nervous, but it was good. So they definitely asked questions on there that you definitely don't want to lie about, because once they get your live scan back, they're going to see certain information on there. So it's like, you might as well just tell the truth, right? But so now I just have to wait for my live scan to come back, and then then that's when he said he'll send my application to his supervisor to get approved, and that's when I would get the email for me to schedule my 16-hour. But he said right now, to let everyone that I put down as a reference, because you have to put 3 references down, to let them know that he'll be calling them. So I just have to text everybody that I did list as the reference, so to be expecting his call. And then with us, we really don't, we get so many spam calls, and then you get so many spam calls that come calling from a regular number. So, I have to let them know too, like the area code that he'll be calling from. I put his name, so even if they miss the call and get the voicemail, they'll know to call him back. So yeah, it was pretty good. I was a little nervous and a little I didn't know I kind of knew what to expect, because I did a little research, on YouTube, just seeing how the experience was of them doing their CCW. But the thing he told me, because I listed 2 guns that I have that I purchased, and he told me I couldn't put my Walter P22 on there as a carry. So he said he took it off my application or whatever. So he said, but with the carrying permit, you can list 5 guns on there. So, and then my other gun would be my Springfield. So he was saying, like, if I can purchase another gun now before then, like before having to do the 16-hour. And then, so say if I did purchase another gun, I can take, if I want to use that gun in the training, I can take that gun and it could be listed and added on to my permit then and everything. And so he was telling me, he suggested I get another one, like purchase another gun, because say if something happens with my Springfield, like if I have to use it, they will have to keep my gun until the investigation and stuff is over. So he was like, so it's good to have another gun, another option, so just in case something like that happened, then I would be left without, so I gotta look into that possibly. But then I think I will, I think the thing is, a lot of times people they carry the guns they want to carry, the ones they like. So, and I don't think a lot of people know that. So if something happened, your gun get taken, you'd be left without one, and especially if it's your favorite one. So I think if I do decide to purchase another one that I can add on to my license, to my permit, I think I would get one that it would still be something I like and something I'm comfortable with carrying, but I wouldn't have be so worried about it getting taken, right? And then having to be held until the investigation is over, compared to one you really like or love. So yeah, but it was pretty, I had my little jitters going on, but I said a prayer, I prayed, I talked to God before I went in there. And I think with just the part of having to answer certain questions about citation tickets, or possibly if your license was ever suspended before, stuff like that. So it was like, I don't know, it's like you don't want to lie about it, right? Because they're going to find out, right? So it was like, it's better to be honest than not to be honest, because they're going to find out. So even if your dates are not accurate on what you said, they will still see that you still came, you he was forthcoming with it and not try to withhold it, right? So just like for one of my references, I thought I had to put people that was outside my home. I didn't know I would have to put my spouse, put my husband on there. So he was like, oh no, he's like, yeah, we want to talk to the spouse. I said, oh, I didn't even know. I thought it would have to be people that was outside my home. So, and he was like, so who you want to take off to add? So I had my mom on there, right? So I was like, yeah, take my mom off, because sometimes she don't even be answering her phone. I don't even know what I was thinking to add her anyway, because she don't even hardly answer when I call, okay, or text. So yeah, so we put my spouse on there. So right now, as I was leaving, I'm texting everybody to let them know he'll be calling them, so that won't slow up the process, so we can get to the next. So hopefully, because I did my live scan about 2 weeks ago. It's been about 3 weeks now. So I would think with technology today, live scan shouldn't be taking that long to come back. But he said he had to wear live scans come back the same day, but sometimes weeks. So he said this whole process could be a 4 to 6 month process, right? And he said basically after, if he approved the next round, after he do talk to my references and me, I have to go home and upload more of my lease agreement, because I guess the part that I did upload, I thought it needed to show proof of the address of where I stay, so that's the part I uploaded. But he wanted to see the part with our signatures, I guess, that we signed, that we are the ones who's supposed to be residing on this address. So that's what I gotta go do right now, is take pictures of the whole lease and upload it. He said I could email or upload it, so he was cool. So I would think, a lot of them are for, you to carry and stuff. It's just doing right by it. But so yeah, that's the only thing, is that and the reference, and then waiting for my live scan. So hopefully the references that get done within today, like everybody speak to him today. My husband at home, so he should be talk to him today. My sister, I believe, probably is at work. My cousin, I believe he's probably at work, but he usually works nights, so hopefully he can answer and do the call real quick. And everything get done today, and I'm gonna go home and upload the rest of the lease, and then the thing is just wait for my live scan. So he said once everything go through, I will receive a email about the next steps, basically to do my 16-hour. But he said the process could take longer once he sent it over to his supervisor, because it depends on how fast they move to approve stuff. So I'm praying that everything just goes smoothly and that I don't have to wait so long, because I did hear some horror stories of how long people had to wait and stuff. And it's already been like 30 days of me doing the whole process with applying, doing the whole application, doing my live scan, and then now my interview. So everything was, so yeah, I will keep you guys updated on the process of my CCW. I can't wait, I'm excited. But I definitely do need to get into the range and start really training and stuff. So, but he did say once I get approved, they will expect for me to pay $200 something when they send, because they do the course. So I really don't even have to find someone elsewhere. But he said, and that's what he said too, he said, well, we can send you a list, like say if you don't want to do it through us, we can send you a list of other vendors, but I would still have to pay that fee that I have to pay them, that $200 something. So it's like, why would I pay more money of paying them plus finding another instructor to teach me? No, I'll go through you guys. Like, what? I would go through you guys. So I'm glad I know that. So because I would have been upset dishing out so much money. But yeah, so I will keep you guys updated on how the process is going with getting my CCW. And of course I am in California, so yeah. But and if I end up going gun shopping to get a new gun, and I will also, once I start going to the range, and stuff like that, I'm a try to record, start recording those things, because I'm trying to, your girl is trying to get more in a recording, right? But I'm glad because he didn't ask me, because I was trying to see what type of questions, certain questions they would ask, but I know I've seen people say they would basically go off what's on your application, like what you put down. Those are the questions they would go over. But he didn't ask me what was the reason I want to get my CCW. So I was glad I didn't have to answer that question, right? Because I was like, okay, I'm but yeah, so I will be getting up out of here, but thank you for listening. So if you're looking forward to what my channel will be about, it will be about my journey of going through the process of getting my CCW, being a concealed carry woman, right? And just the process of everything of that, and me purchasing firearms, going to the range, just education behind it, and how I carry and all those things. So definitely subscribe to my channel, like, share, come back. I will be posting more content, okay? This will not be the last that you will see this face, okay? Holler, bye.